Hey, what's going on guys, my name's Raf, and next week, we'll be saying goodbye to Ash Ketchum and Pikachu. After 25 years in the Pokemon anime, their ending will be shown to the world. And if I'm being honest, I'm not ready. I don't think anyone is ready. Today I want to talk about the final Animedia magazine focusing on Ash and Pikachu, alongside a very interesting interview with Pokemon director Kiniko Yuyama. There's a bunch of information to cover, so let's jump straight into it. Don't forget to leave this video a like to show your support, and be sure to bring out my next video shortly. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't ready to keep up to date. And without further ado, let's begin. Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master will be concluding the Pokémon Journeys series next week, and also Ash and Pikachu's journey. It's been an incredible 25 years, and I'm so grateful for both of these characters. Animedia magazine ended up revealing a new interview with Pokemon director Kiniko Yuyama, who spoke about the production of Pokemon Journeys, and also some details about Ash and Pikachu. Rika Matsumoto herself also mentioned something incredible about Ash, and I want to talk about it. I'm not going to cover the full interview though, so if you'd like to read it for yourself, then click the link in the description below. Let's explore. First, we have Mr. Yuyama talking about Ash and Pikachu's friendship. Ash and Pikachu have developed a friendship that transcends species. What do you find most important about depicting their relationship? Yuyama states the following: the fact that they don't have to rely on words. Ever since the beginning of the anime, I've wanted to get across the sense that they communicate using nothing but gestures and noises as much as I could. At first, we actually toyed with the idea of having Pikachu talk like Team Rocket's Meowth. However, we talked about how it would be both more realistic and more interesting if they had to communicate non-verbally, and that's the way it ended up. I think it'd be really difficult to find a pair of humans that can understand each other nearly as perfect as Ash and Pikachu can, but I hope we managed to depict a duo everyone could look up to. This is such an amazing detail to know about. Can you actually imagine if Pikachu had a speaking role like Meowth? To be fair, I know we saw Pikachu briefly speak in movie 20, but that was in an alternative universe in a short moment. I'm kinda glad that the writers decided not to go forward with this option. Ash and Pikachu's journey over the course of the anime has built such a wonderful sense of friendship, and the way they are with one another within their bond pretty much defines their own form of communication. I'm sure there would have been some great comedic moments with Pikachu speaking, but I'm happy the writers went forward without it, as it allowed something much more meaningful to be born from this. Next, we have comments about how Gary confronts Ash about becoming World Champion, asking him how close he is of becoming a Pokemon Master. The scene in the trailer where Gary asks Ash about the Pokemon Master title really left an impression too. Yuyama states the following: we struggled a lot with deciding who should say that line, but when you think about it, Gary really is the only one that can confront Ash with something. He's the reason the line is what it is. I'm so glad Gary was the character to ask Ash this question. Since day one, Gary was always one step ahead of Ash. He always looked down on Ash with arrogance. He never thought Ash was up for the challenge of becoming a Pokemon Master, and this personally made him have a low opinion on Ash, making him superior in the rivalry. But this changed after his loss in the Indigo League. Gary knew he needed to change his character, and he later became more friendly and respectful to others no matter his past. When it came to the Silver Conference, this rivalry was still there, but the relationship between Ash and Gary was much more pleasant. Gary became a continuous motivation for Ash, and this characteristic was even kept when he decided to become a Pokemon researcher. After the whole rivalry being established from the famous Pokeball split, Gary's recurrence in the anime has shown how much he has developed. Despite being Ash's main rival, the rivalry between these two and the humbleness had a great impact on Ash as a friend, and this is why the impact of asking this question to Ash is beyond incredible. Moving on, we have Mr. Yuyama talking about what he believes the definition of a Pokemon Master is. What do you personally think a Pokemon Master is? Yuyama states the following: I think it might involve accepting Pokemon for what they are, without projecting yourself onto them. When we were in the production of Aim to be a Pokemon Master, I thought of a Pokemon Master as being like a rainbow. It's there, but you can't touch it, nor reach it. But despite that, people still move towards rainbows when they see it in the distant sky. I used a rainbow as a motive at the very last scene of Pokémon Monsters the movie I Choose You, and even though I hadn't thought of this at the time, the scene always comes to mind whenever I think of the concept of a Pokemon Master now. From previous interviews, Mr. Yuyama has stated that Ash is a Pokemon Master. He stated back in Animedia magazine that a Pokemon Master is the relationship between Ash Ketchum and Pokemon, and that Latias is also a Pokemon connected to this. Ash, being the caring, kind and strong-willed character he is towards others and Pokemon, truly shows why he may have been a Pokemon Master from the very beginning. Ash is always someone who has been caring and going out of his way to help Pokemon, leading to continued improvement and development, and we even see his own Pokemon help others too. So taking this into consideration, the more I think about Pokemon Aim to be a Pokemon Master, the more I'm starting to believe that maybe Ash will discover he's already a Pokemon Master. Being World Champion, having so many amazing Pokemon and friends, encountering multiple legendary Pokemon, and even saving the world on multiple occasions, maybe all of this has defined him already. Maybe this series was just for him to show recalls and a retrospective approach for Ash to actually realise that since the beginning, he was a Pokémon Master. He just had to add various pieces of the puzzle to trigger events in his adventure to unlock this development of realisation. The rainbow being used in this symbolic manner is also something that is being used to show how Ash is always striving to reach his goal. It's beautiful. Finally, we have a comment from Rika Matsumoto herself, Ash's voice actor. I think Ash is already a Pokémon Master, but Ash himself is aiming for even greater heights, saying that this is not what a Pokémon Master is. There is no end of his dreams. With such strong feelings and admiration in his heart, Ash will continue to run forward, and I'm sure it will continue forever. This is such a beautiful comment. Rika has been on our screens for 25 years portraying the character of Ash, and it's by far wholesome and heartwarming to see how she's come so far. In relation to Mr. Yoyama's comment, we can clearly see how Ash has been made to be this inspirational young character, constantly aiming for his goals and wanting to help others and achieve greatness. Next week is going to be heartbreaking for many fans, but I'm sure we'll all be able to come together to embrace Ash and Pikachu before they leave, thanking them for all of the good times, memories and relatable moments. Be sure to stay tuned as I'll be documenting everything revealed in the episode ahead. With what I've seen of people's thoughts about Pokemon aiming to be a Pokemon Master and Pokemon Journeys in general, there seems to be an even amount of opinions. Some think this series done a great job at showing Ash's progress and for how he became the new world champion, allowing old friends and Pokemon to return, playing their parts in certain moments. Others think that with the way Pokemon aim to be a Pokemon Master has not fulfilled certain wishes or plot to complement Ash being the new world champion, it's become quite detrimental to his character, causing ramifications. For me personally, I think it's time we just wish Ash and Pikachu farewell. They've been through so many adventures, and with the way community has expressed their opinions, it's totally valid. But I think it's time for Ash to rest and bring on a new face. I don't see what else the anime could do to keep him going. Rika has played her part as well, and she deserves the utmost respect and love for what she's done when portraying this character we all love. As for the anime writers, there has been some complications, and we totally understand that, but it's a bit late now to change everything. I just hope we can all come together to embrace this final episode before our loving characters leave us forever. I mean, who knows, maybe they will return again one day, but it's not looking likely right now. And fingers crossed there'll be some surprises revealed during that time. But why not let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys would like to interact with me, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and join the Team PokeRef Discord server to discuss all things Pokemon. You can find the rest of my social networks on screen and in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like, as your support is greatly appreciated. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. Finally, make sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my videos, and click on the little bell to enable notifications so you guys get notified when I upload a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to stick around for more Pokemon content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.